I know about cats is that they quite like fish, according to Looney Tunes anyway. Don't go thinking you're part of this, guys. You're not part of this. You're not the one covered in mud. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name is Emma. These are my allotment diaries. I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new and you want to see someone tackle a brand new allotment plot for the first time or second time. It's my second time tackling a new allotment plot, but it feels like the first time because I feel slightly overwhelmed. It's a very big space. It's probably a lot bigger than my last allotment plot, though on the map it says that it's smaller, but it's not. It's bigger. I've also got more challenges here, like trees and lots of shade and lots of overgrown stuff, ground sheets everywhere, so it's proven to be quite a big challenge. So if you're looking to follow someone with a big challenge, I might be the person for you. And if you're already following, hello, welcome back. I have got here today and felt a little bit tad overwhelmed. Sometimes I get here and I feel really excited and positive and just like, oh yeah, look how much I got done. Today when I've got back, I feel overwhelmed. I don't know why, I just do. I mean, to be honest, it's actually looking a bit better than it did the last time I was here, which is quite funny that I feel so overwhelmed. So we had quite a lot of rain yesterday. I mean, quite a lot of rain. It rained the entire day, start to finish, non-stop. And actually a lot of the areas are looking better because I think it's sort of killed stuff. I don't know if the rain's supposed to kill stuff, but that's how it feels. It feels like the rain has flattened everything and kind of helped everything, I guess, to decompose a bit, because a lot of this has actually already been pulled up and just left there. So I guess the rain is helping to kind of, I don't know what you call it, like smush it down a bit. Don't I look like the robber in Home Alone wearing these? I feel like the robber in Home Alone. I just love them. Right, before we get into the hard graft, a little plug, because this channel wouldn't be my channel without me plugging something. My little Christmas jumpers, my new allotment inspired Christmas jumpers are now up on my merchandise site, and you can find the links down below to my merch site. And I've brought one for myself. This is my favourite one of the two. One's a robin and the other one is Rocky the cat. Rocky the cat. It says no Rocky because he's pushed down the tree. Doesn't that look like Rocky? It really does. So this is my jumper. It's long sleeved, navy. They only did it in men's in this colour, so it is a man's one. I'm wearing a size small and I'm usually a size 10, if that helps at all. So I would go up a little bit, maybe medium, if you wanted more of an oversized kind of feel. But they're really good quality, really lovely. Pretty sure they're all made from like recycled stuff. I think they're very eco-friendly, this site. And yeah, this is my favourite Christmas jumper, the no Rocky pushing over the Christmas tree, because let's be honest, that's exactly what Rocky would do. I haven't seen Rocky around for a little while, and I can only imagine it's because of the amount of rain that we've had, so I'm sure he's fine, but it's just been very wet and muddy, and I'm pretty confident he doesn't like that. He just doesn't seem like the kind of cat to like that kind of stuff, you know. And the other one is obviously the Robin jumper that you can now purchase of Einstein. It's Einstein inspired, so thank you Einstein and Rocky. I'll be sure to keep bringing them some food and make a lovely birdhouse area for them to say thank you for their inspiration. But yeah, they're kind of personalised Christmas jumpers if you fancy getting one for this year. Right, let's get on with the hard work. Okay, I'm not going to totally explain what I'm doing because I think it's going to be pretty self-explanatory if I show you, which I think is the purpose of a vlog, is to do stuff and show you stuff. Immediately threw mud in my eye from these gloves, immediately threw mud in my eye. Whenever I get off to the start, it's like it's always a false start with me. Immediately threw mud in my eye. Fantastic. Pull out a mole and finding like a an entire colony of rabbits under there or something, you know? This is all just coming out like butter because we've had so much rain, and I seriously underestimated the amount of rain that we've had. Oh, look at Einstein just sitting there waiting for worms. I'm so used to him being around now that I don't even like notice him sometimes. I mean that in a good way, Einstein. I'm comfortable with you. Not normally comfortable with like animals. But yeah, because the ground is like butter, all of this is coming out, so I think it's a good time to try and dig this out. It wasn't my original plan, but the plan has changed, and this is what I'm going to do now. Smooth like butter, boy. Just imagine that song playing. I can't play it because of copyright. Imagine that. God. I don't want to break my shovel, but no, I'm going to snap it. Feel it. Is this weird? Oh, it's almost like it wants to live. Said it was smooth like butter. I think it's more like thick like pudding. You know, it's just not coming up the way that I want it to come up. I don't want to get obsessed with it as well, because I get obsessed with stuff like this and I'm like, I have to do it right now, and then I just waste the whole time that I'm here. So I'm gonna have to move on. You've won today, you've won the battle, but the war is not over. It will come up. It's just I don't want to spend too much time getting it up, so we're gonna move on. We've just got to move on. Oh my gosh, it's Rocky, I can't believe it. Rocky! Where you been? Oh, you're feeling all wet. Were you out in the rain? Is it the rain now? Rocky, look! I'm wearing my Rocky jumper. Think of that. What do you think of this? Look! A Rocky Christmas jumper. It's you, Rocky. To show Rocky my Christmas jumper. We were just saying how you're like never here now. Yeah, we were just wondering where you were. You know what, Rocky, I actually brought you some sardines, but they're in tomato. I don't know if you like that, but do you want to try them? Yeah, alright, let's feed him some sardines. I think I've still got them. I've not eaten them. I haven't eaten them, so they must be here. Hang on. I don't know if I'm allowed to feed you something like this, but hang on. Yeah, I know, I love you too. Right, they're in there. I don't know if I'm allowed to feed you that. It's fish. Do you like it? Do you like fish? Because I thought fish, if there's anything I know about cats, it's that they quite like fish. According to Looney Tunes anyway. I mean, that's where my cat knowledge comes from, Rocky, but do you like that then? I don't have a bowl for you, Rocky. I really didn't think about that, but yeah, there you go. There's some sardines. Hey? Some sardines. Yeah. Fed him, skulking away. Didn't even say thank you. Just gone. Right, brilliant. Let's get back to it. Bye then. Right, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, this bit here, and I want it a bit flatter, so I'm actually going to dig it out a little bit and then smooth it over. I just wanted to stop and show you this because you can see now that I'm working the plot in sections. So we've done the first section there, and now we're moving on to this section here. So it's a really good idea when you've got a really big space like this just to break it up into different sections. I know that's quite obvious, but it's so easy to lose sight of that when you've got such a big space to work on, and you know, you have to clear a lot of it before you can create the sections. Like, you need to clear the sections to make the sections, you know, especially when it was as overgrown as mine was. So, but I think it's quite clear to see now that working in sections is the way to go. And then the idea is, as we work through the sections, we kind of close it off, you know, and we come back to it. So like these here, this is not done, these raised beds. They need filling, they need sorting, they need rearranging a little bit, but the section as a whole is kind of done, and I can go back to that, and that's a smaller job now. This is still a massive job, so we're going to move on to this. I'm going to go through this now and just take out any big horrible weeds like bindweed and stuff. And yeah, like I said, it's more manageable because it's a smaller section. Doesn't mean that I'll enjoy it anymore. Being more manageable doesn't equate to more enjoyment. It just means that it's more manageable, and that's it. So let's take out anything like that. Spindly and horrible. Anything spindly can go. I don't really care what it is. You can just go. So I'm just at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm just playing around with these bits of wood that I've got to try and figure out, because I want to work with the size of wood I've got, not so much like anything else. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to cut it. I'm not good at cutting wood, you know I'm not good at cutting wood, so I just sort of want to work with what I've got. I actually think this one's too long, and I reckon that could be one bed. Let's try that. Just a bit of like configuration. This is configuration class. Yeah, so maybe like one big grown bed there, because I've got room here for another bed at some point when I've cleared that. So I've got that one there, that one there, that one there. I like that being a bit off centre, maybe a little bit more this way. Yeah, and then another little one over there. And then we'll get rid of that, I think. I think that's in the way. It's stressing me out, that thing. It's all about the fiddling around, you know? Fiddle about with it. To walk through the pumpkin arch, you see. So you see, when I come down this path here, I want to be able to come down this path here, keep going, turn around, and then straight through the pumpkin arch, straight through like that. I'm walking through it now to show you. It's a bit wonky, but I think it'll be okay. All plots are wonky, they're supposed to be wonky. So then if this bed gets put together here, let's put that one together there. This is a classic scatty Emma. I'm all over the place right now. Because I can't decide, there's too many choices. I don't like choice. Feels good. Just a little bit of a rejig. I like that. That's feeling good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of the pathways down so that I can sort of complete that bit and say yes, completed. Luckily, so far, I haven't had to cut any of these ground sheets. So these are just the ones that I had on the plot already. And I'm just manipulating them, sort of fit between beds. But so far, I've not had to cut one of them. So I think it's a sign that I'm supposed to be reusing them, you know. See, that fits perfect. It's like it was meant to be. I'm blooming freezing. I'm very, very cold, but I'm enjoying this. I'm not finding this hard. When I first got here this morning, you know, I was saying like I feel quite overwhelmed and stressed seeing it all today, but now that I've started doing the work, I actually feel okay. I think as I'm going, I hope that you can kind of see this, that the plot is coming more and more together, and I think it's just putting me a little bit more at ease because I'm starting to physically see it come together. I wouldn't say I know what I'm doing now, but I do feel as the plot starts to come together, I do feel like the jobs kind of show themselves to me, and then you can kind of work on little jobs, and then all the little jobs build up to one big success. So right, so I can't do any more than that because I have to clear that thing over there, and then when that's cleared I'll be able to finish the path right to the end and sort that little bit out over there, which I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with it yet, but we will figure it out. Oh, hello Einstein, you come to see the day's work? What do you think? It's looking good now, isn't it? I agree. I'm so cold, I'm literally shivering. Oh, it's all mud all over the lens as well. As always, I'm going to come back here and just give you a little overview of what we've done today. Again, I say we, me, I did it, you just watched. Don't go thinking you're part of this, guys. You're not part of this. You're not the one covered in mud. So we've reconfigured some of our beds, and we started putting the pathways around them, and we're sort of working our way in little stages now. So I would say that this sort of stage here is sort of done. We've got room for more growing beds over here, but obviously we haven't cleared that yet, and this has to go somewhere, and at the moment it's going there, you know, so I can't just like magically clear that because there's nowhere else to put it. We've got our archway, and what I'll be able to do is once I've sort of sorted the front bit of the plot, I'm just going to move on to the back and just work through that. I'll just keep going with the original plan, which is just to push through the plot and just do as much as I can. I've had a lot of suggestions for fences and like ways of kind of creating a boundary. I really like the wildlife border where you kind of thread all of the sticks through. A lot of people suggested that, and I've obviously got a lot of sticks. I think that'd be a lovely idea, so I think I'm probably going to create that just along that boundary there. Yeah, just there's Einstein again. Why'd you keep sneaking up on me? Yeah, just along the border there we're going to have the boundary, so what did I say, we're going to have the wildlife fence just along there. Well, you're putting me off, you're putting me off. Happily finding all the worms now, but yeah, thank you for all of your suggestions. I am reading them and I am taking them on board. I don't have time to answer my comments right now because I just have so much going on, but I will get back to them soon. I will start replying again, but just know that I am reading them all, and your advice is sinking in. Oh, and one other comment that I got was about the lawn next door to my plot. Somebody said, are you allowed to do that, just have grass like that? And yeah, you absolutely are. There is absolutely no rule that says that you can't grow grass. Grass, if you look after it right and you mow it and you keep it neat and beautiful like she does, then it's it's fine, you can do that. I think the main rule is just that you have to keep your plot cultivated, basically. 75% must be under control and cultivated at all times. You can do what you want with it. If you don't have a garden at home, grow a lawn and just put there's loads of play equipment around here too, loads of swing sets and stuff for kids, so you can just do what you like with it really, as long as you keep it neat and under control, that's it. Right, that's what we've done. Hope you've enjoyed being with me on my allotment plot this Friday. Hopefully I will be back next week, weather depending. And until then, have a lovely gardening weekend. I will see you, fingers crossed, next week. See you then, guys. Bye.